Hi there, I'm Ron, and this is my first actual video of what I'm calling Project Impala. Basically, I'm just going to be covering in this little video series everything I've done to my car. This is my daily driver, so keep that in mind. I deal with these things every day when I drive, you know, all the things I've changed to it. So this is going to be a little series that either shows you how to do what I've done to my car, or will just kind of show off what I've done so far. And in this little video, I'm going to show you everything I've already done, and I'm going to explain parts that I've changed that I'm going to upload videos on how to do. Things like, you know, tail lights, or, you know, radio systems, or even things as small as, you know, just blacking out the dashboard and stuff like that. So this will be a fun little video series explaining things that most people who are getting into cars want to do probably, because this is all easy stuff. I haven't done any engine work yet. I say yet because I have plans, but I gotta save money for that, because that kind of stuff is expensive. So without further ado, here are some of the things I've modified on my car. Okay, I'm going to pause the video right there. I'm popping in to say that this video has been sponsored by the YouTube Mechanic t-shirt. Go to teespring.com/YouTubeMechanic and check it out. If you like it, then please buy it, because that'll help support the channel and me buying crazy car parts that frankly I can't afford otherwise. Go ahead and check it out, and back to the video. Okay, so first of all, the biggest thing that I think I've done for usability is the radio. So what I've done is I've taken out the stock radio and I've replaced it with an Eon G something or the other, and I've installed a lot of other little things that, you know, come from the radio focus that just run throughout the car. It works like that because on the back of the radio you have a whole bunch of little I/O ports for like GPS antenna, USB and stuff like that, and it's really great because you get a lot of options for what you want to do. It comes with a microphone that you could install on the A-pillar up here, but I choose not to do that because that's a lot of work. Basically, this adds a GPS, you know, phone capabilities, Spotify. It's an Android tablet basically within a radio DIN that can fit into the car. This has been great. I love this thing. Secondly, I'm going to cover basically all the aesthetics I've changed, or added, you could say. So far, the biggest thing that kind of just themes the car, the way I have set mine up, is I have blue accents running throughout, and I tried to connect it to the dash, and then it follows through, and it's even on the back here, you know, in the rest of it. And that was easy. You know, that's one of those things that I could show in a video, or I make a video on that, you know, takes 2 seconds. And then I've also changed all the wood trim to black. Now this was a little hard, and you can see my job I did was kind of mediocre. You got things kind of peeling up here, but basically this was, you know, really cheap and easy way to kind of make your car look like one of a kind, and to I don't know, I just like black, and so far what I've done is I've themed my car black and blue, and it's turned out really well. It's like this frosted kind of look. So moving on from like adding a wrap to your dash and these kind of trim things here, I don't know what they're called. I've also added LED foot lighting. Now this is really cool because it comes with a little remote here that you can, you know, focus. You can change everything in, and it's a little misleading because strobe is not strobe. It's actually like smooth. The buttons are not labeled correctly here, but this is nice because say I wanted to take out the blue trim and I wanted to theme my car, say, green. You know, I could easily make that feel. You know, I could easily change the theme to green, because since I've themed the wood black and the LEDs would be green, the whole car would feel green. It wouldn't be as blue. I also have rear passenger LED foot lighting. Now what I've done with this is I've put I super glued, or like epoxied, I don't remember what exactly, but I basically glued it on, and then I added a black strip of, you can't really see that, but right along the top there's a black strip of this stuff here. and that basically makes it so when I'm driving at night, it doesn't just shoot into my face, because these lights are very much like this. You know, they're not directional. They just kind of go everywhere. So that's the interior, and that's basically what I've done. I've also added wireless charging down here, but at the moment I've taken out the wireless charging pad and I've replaced it with just a USB, because that seems to be a little bit more practical. But on road trips and stuff, wireless charging would be nice. So that basically sums it up. What I've done to my interior is I've added accents. I've themed it black and blue. I have a GPS, Spotify, Android Auto, everything here in the radio I could want. The car came with cruise control and all this, so it's already, you know, decked out feature-wise. I've added LED foot lighting to kind of just give it a nice ambient feel. Now it is raining, so I'll be fairly quick. But in other videos, like I've shown before, I have blacked out or smoked headlights. You can see there's no orange accent in the reflective side one. Focus. So that, you know, that looks nice. I blacked out that. I bought some black Plasti Dip spray, so I want to do that to the grill so that those kind of fade into the body a little more. And that's totally doable because I have the spray. It's just been raining. I added this really nice quarter panel flare. It actually does go along with a slight little flare there. You can see in stock cars a little easier because it's not accented. I've blacked out the name, the badge. I added V6 instead of flex fuel because I don't care about that. I blacked out this too, like the SS, and then I also added a backup camera. That's really, really nice in this car. That was the other thing that went with my radio. This side with the flare was done a little better. And yeah, I've also added those really handy dandy mirror things. No, but if you look here, you can see that there's a little bit of a flare. See right along here, there's a little line that follows all the way down there. And yeah, I noticed that, and it's like, you know, on other muscle cars or whatever, you know, you can buy that kind of decal, and so I went and got one. It's hard to find for the Impala because no one really cares about the Impala, but you know, I thought I'd make it look nice. I also, for Christmas, got these for my mom. I'm not planning on keeping these here. Sorry, Mom. But you know, those are just goofy things. I want to black out the wheels too, but only the spokes. I want to leave the outer rim still silver so I can get that, you know, muscly kind of look you can see when you look at muscle cars that have black rims. So yeah, that's that. I'd like to add a lip to the front, but I don't know as if that's an option here in Michigan because, you know, parking and snow and stuff. So overall, I'm happy with it. Basically, I mentioned earlier, I haven't done anything to the engine yet. I want to add nitrous, and I honestly think that's the most reasonable form of supercharging. It's a form of chemical supercharging because, yeah, I don't have to worry about necessarily making the engine explode because you can buy sensors that you put into the exhaust and other areas that make it so if nothing's right, you can't use nitrous. But at the same time, it's the cheapest way to it's the cheapest way to supercharge. So that's that. You know, I have big plans for it, but I gotta save up or get sponsored or something. So that has been the first episode or update on my car, which I'm calling Project Impala. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.